This is not about Niki. Or Tess, okay? Sweetheart, this is about me. And what I did to you.
Antonio, do you think that you're ready to raise a child that's not your own?
Clint, this family that Jess and I are trying to make means everything to me.
I'm so glad to hear you say that.
And I'd like to think that I've learned from my mistakes. One of the worst things I ever did was walk away from my mother and Christian when I found out they weren't my flesh and blood.
Mom, you would sacrifice yourself for any one of us if you thought that it would help.
It does not absolve me of my actions, honey.
Why are you saying this?
Look, when you were a little girl, I thought that I was cured, integrated, and I just assumed that Niki Smith was gone.
Don't do this to yourself.
So you see, I ignored what I knew was going on inside me. I should have known that Niki was right there just waiting.
You couldn't have known. I know that better than anybody. You didn't want to see things that were so awful.
Honey, you are my child. And it was my job to protect you, and I failed you.
Mom.
Just let me finish, all right? After I went to the bar and I found out about Norman Leeds and the videotapes, Niki reminded me of something, okay? And it was a memory, but it was my memory and not hers.
Mom, it's fine. Everything's over. Everybody knows what happened, and I don't blame you for anything.
But Tess blames me. And Tess is a part of you.
What do you mean?
Tess has on many occasions accused me of being responsible for what happened to you. And she's right. I did this to you, honey. I let it happen. I did this to you.
I promise I'm not going to let Brennan go through what I went through. When she's old enough to handle it, I'm going to tell her the truth. I'm going to tell her how much I love her, that I will always take care of her, but that Nash is her father. And as much as I would like it to be different, there's no way around that.
Cord and Natalie are my kids. I didn't find that out, though, until they were grown up. But with these three, I was there. And by God, that makes a world of difference to me and to them. Because love is not who you're related to or what you say. It's who you spend the time with and what you do.
You know, I was changing her this morning, and I could have sworn she smiled at me.
Oh, I'm sure she did. You know, God does that, makes them cute. And then the deck is stacked against you, and you don't stand a chance.
Nope.
Never forget, Antonio. Keeping Nash in her life and telling her the truth. It's what a good man does. It's what a good father does.
Well, I appreciate you saying that, Clint. Because I know how you feel.
Feel about what?
Well, we both know that I'm not the man you want for Jessica.
This is not your fault. It's like Tess and me. Niki knew things that you couldn't face.
Baby, you don't understand what I'm trying to tell you, okay? I did know. I let it happen. I knew that Niki was back, and I did absolutely nothing about it.
Look, Antonio.
I know you like Nash.
I do, yeah. He's a good, decent man, and I admire him for backing off when it was good for his daughter. Now, he could have made things real ugly.
Well, I don't think Nash is going to be the kind of guy who's willing to stay in the background for long. I mean, he could come for Brennan at any time, and I'm sure he still wants to get through to Tess.
If I were in his shoes, I'd do the same thing.
Yeah, but when he comes back, that's what I'm afraid of. That you might back him. Something you might want to think about, Clint. If Nash gets his way, we may never see Jess again.
Antonio, my daughter's gonna be a different person. Whether you or I like it or not. A complete person with a complete set of memory. Part Jessica, part Tess.
I can accept that.
Are you sure?
Okay. I guess I'm a little scared. How this new person is gonna feel about Nash.
You knew?
I didn't know specifics. But
What?
I knew that there was something wrong, and I refused to admit it to myself.
How did you know?
Because those mornings always started out the same. I would wake up exhausted, as if I hadn't slept at all. I'd go into your room to get you up, and I would find you under the covers, fully dressed. And I just decided that was your problem, that it had nothing to do with me. I thought that you maybe had gotten dressed while you were still asleep, or maybe you were sleepwalking. And I made you get up. I never questioned why we were both so exhausted. I never, ever asked why I was waking up with makeup on, because that would have meant that I was losing time again.
You were scared.
Yes, I was scared, but so what? All those mornings, baby, after you had been dragged to a bar by a tramp with your mother's face, after you had been abused, I made you get up and go to school.
Mom,
I can't
Mom.
stand this. I really cannot. I cannot stand thinking about what your life was like, because you see, if only I'd spoken to the doctor and told him about the blackouts, if I had told Clint that I didn't know what had happened the night before, or that you were waking up fully dressed, he would have known. And your whole life would have been so completely different.
Mom, I'm gonna be all right.
No. You went through hell because I was falling apart and I was too frightened to admit it. I don't know how you can ever forgive me. All I had to do was tell someone.
Mom, please don't do this to yourself.
Honey, I could have stopped everything that happened to you.
You are talking to maybe the one person who understands what you went through. I hid my blackouts in the beginning, remember? Remember Tess going off on you when you were already sick? It almost killed you.
But she was right. I'm your mother, honey. You needed me.
And every time that I needed you, you ran to my rescue. And you did everything that you could have done to help me. Look, I know what you were up against with Niki. And I know what it cost you to bring Niki back out again. Please, Mom, I need you to be strong, not agonizing over what might have been. We both made mistakes, and we were both victimized by horrible men that did awful things to us. They did this to us. Okay, we have to be strong. We're gonna survive this together. And I love you, Mom.
I love you. I'm so proud of you.
Is everything okay?
It's gonna be. Right, Mom?
Oh, absolutely.
Well, I think little Brennan here is all partied out.
Oh, dear. Well, I guess you'd better take her home then. You know what? We'll save the presents. We'll do it a whole other day, okay?
Hey, Clint, it was really nice talking to you.
Antonio, I meant what I said.
Bye, Mom.
Bye, baby.
Have you ever seen anything more beautiful in your entire life?
Yes, I certainly have.
Come on, all together. Too meaningful, Mom. I'll call you tomorrow and fill you in about my 2 a.m. feedings, or maybe I'll call you at 2 a.m. and let you in on my pain.
It's a very lucky baby. She has a wonderful mother.
Grandmother's not too bad either.
Thank you. Oops.
What is it, Viki? There's no name?
Nope, no name.
Nash?
Could be.
Well, I'll go with you.
No, you will not. It says, come alone.
Viki, we don't know who it's from.
Oh, for heaven's sakes, Clint! I'm going to the country club. I'll be fine.
I'll be fine. Famous last words.
I have to go.
I'm not going to let you go to the country club alone after a text message you get from some guy who didn't even sign his name.
It could be someone who knows how Spencer set up Todd.
That's a stretch, don't you think?
Chris!
You're not going alone.
The message said that I should
I don't
come.
care what the message said. Look, I know you want to be the world's best blind woman. I'm sure you will be. But you're not going to be alone. Ever again. Let me get my jacket. Stay, don't move. Right. Come on.
Let's go.
What?
Do you think it's about the case?
I don't know.
Well, maybe it's that witness that Uncle Bo and David were talking
I said
about.
I don't know.
I know that you're edgy, but you really don't have to jump down my face.
Sorry.
Well, I don't know. It said it was at the country club. Maybe it's from Vickers.
I'm gonna find out.
John.
Can't go.
Actually, looks like I am.
Why?
Got the same message. Maybe it's Vincent playing both of us.
Someone's gonna find out I don't like to be played.
This is not from the stalker.
How do you know?
This is a public place.
He stuck your picture into a seat in my Aunt Collar's restaurant with a knife. That was a public place too, Rex.
Whoever it's from, we'll find out in half an hour.
Everything is ready. We'll see you in half an hour.
All the text messages have been sent out, Mr. Manning.
Actually, there's another name I want to add to the list.
You forgot someone?
No, but I want to add someone who'll make the evening complete. Claire Kramer.